I've done a little bit of work on the factory here. Nothing too sinister. Just trying to automate a couple of bits and pieces so that we can go and colonize that other planet properly. So what also I've done is I automated the wireless Tesla tower things. Just put a thing in there. I put a tower here and a tower here just to get some stuff moved around. And then I automated the drones, the logistic drones there. And then what else did I do? I think I did one other thing. Oh yes, I automated some Mark II assemblers down here. So yeah, just a few little bolt-on bits. I also did some like more mundane stuff back here. I expanded the prism factory and expanded the glass production and expanded the... Yeah, there you go. So glass production's been expanded a lot. And yeah, just boosted some supplies. Nothing too sinister, just boring stuff. I wanted to get out of the way so that we could do some more fun things. Mr. PC Geek, I do hope you're well, sir. Thank you for 70 months. Random Viking with 54. Let me turn that music audio down a little bit. Thank you, guys. Coffin Dodger, thank you very much, dude. Gifting, what, 10 subs? Coffin Dodger, thank you very, very much. If you just got a sub, please give him a thank you, guys. It's very generous of Coffin Dodger. And that put us on hype train level 2
this
instantly.
Message was left blank on purpose.
Thank you on Plagiato. But you didn't leave it blank, did you? That's the only problem with that message. But we won't nitpick. Uh-oh, something's broken. The refinery's shut down. I wonder why. I wonder if it's anything to do with the storage tanks being full. As usual. Hang on. Can we build another one? Or do we just have to throw one away? We can build 3.
This is a nice surprise in my work week. Been crazy here, we got a new pup at home. She's a deaf border collie and Black Mutt the dog is not quite sure about this new arrangement. Ha ha.
Nice one, Black Mutt. A new pup. That's awesome, man. Thank you for the bits, Black Mutt. El Plagiato also, thank you for the bits. Jagger with 30 months. Keep up the good work. Loving the content. York's Andy with 14. Keeping us entertained. I'm trying. Technically, neither is your blank page. No, it is, because it has nothing else on it. Hang on. We've got an issue here. Got an issue. What's going on? So there's another reason why this is broken. And it's not hydrogen. Hydrogen's coming in. I reckon there's a polluted line. No, this is backed up on graphite. We have a graphite problem. Why do we have a graphite problem? Could easily pump graphite into this. Curious. Curious indeed. You don't get a thank you for gifting 2 subs. Dude, I thought... 1 second. I saw you gift 1 sub, and I did give you a thank you for that. No, Monic Martin, I definitely said thank you for gifting a sub to Fletcher's. And that's all my panel shows. It doesn't show a second gift. If I missed something, I apologize, but I literally can't see anything else, and I definitely did call out your gifted sub. Mr. Shortstraw, thank you for almost 4 years. Wisdom and entertainment. What? You're in the wrong stream, pal. If you came here for that. Jamerays, no problem, mate. No problem. It's all good. Maybe we should just chuck some stuff into the... here. Chuck the graphite into here. Rather than have it into storage. It's going into storage by default. Can we load that in? No. I might just change that to load down this side, to be honest. Just change it to load there instead. you know, just to clear that up, I thank everybody that gift subs. It doesn't matter how many you gift. I try to, if I literally missed you, it's a mistake. Nothing more. Nothing to do with the number. Every gifted sub is thanked. Chris Steam, are you sure that you're not addicted? Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Absolutely not. I deny everything. Right, that's loaded into the... I'm thinking about how we want to mix this. That goes into the box. It's meant to supplement. I think that is the priority left. No, it doesn't. The priority has to be that at the end of the day. Am I sure? Yep. 40 hours into this game this week. We want to extract stuff out of here and then send it left as a priority, otherwise chuck it into the mix here. I think that's what we want to do. We don't have a lot of space to do it, that's the problem. I think you have to move. We'll extract it with some fast belt straight in there. And then we'll send that here and send that there. And we'll make that a left priority. So that will always get priority, and then this. The only issue now, of course, is that this isn't sharing with that, but it is now. That should keep the flow of graphite going. That way the research gets it as a priority, and then the power station gets it, which is as it should be. But it also means the graphite should start to be used a bit more effectively. Good. And now the graphite's working, the oil can flow. Because the oil's flowing, the deuterium's flowing, etc., etc. Jones, thank you for giving a sub to Janeway. Welcome, Janeway. Sounds a bit like Janeway. Remember Janeway from Star Trek, whatever it was? Janeway to bridge. Right, put our exotic stuff in here. I don't need all that in here. Them in there. What I want to do is I want to go to the other planet and sort out loads of solar panels and wind turbines all around the center and make an equatorial thingy. Actually needs to automate accumulators. We need batteries, really. We need batteries. Yeah, Voyager, that was it. That was the one. We need copper ore. Uh-oh. Just put way too much in there. If you double-click space with control, it puts everything in the back. And it's not reversible, so now I have to pick everything back out again. Which is slightly annoying. I want to keep all them. Just keep one stack of processors. Actually, we'll nick all of them, put them in the box. I'll do for now. Batteries suck. Well, that's half of their job, yeah. them in there. So now we've got processors running all the way to this thing, So this thing here is now a supply station for particle containers, electromagnetic turbines, and processors, which is good. But that thing needs some drones, which I have now made. But hopefully we've made some more. There you go. So it's now got 50 in it. Fortunately, this needs some... I have to manually fill it with these engines. Each of these things are being made here. So if... Otherwise, it'd be a bit messy to try and link these up. But essentially, if you put engines into this app bar, then it will make you logistic drones. That's what's going on. Manic Martin has gifted another sub to Armin V011. Welcome back, Armin, for 10 months. Thank you, Manic Martin. So there we've got drones for that now. So anytime we want stuff like this moving around the planet, we can do it. So what I want to do is I want to fly to the other place, and we'll take with us a load of power generation stuffs which are being made somewhere. Firstly, we've got solar panels. I don't know how many of these we're going to need. Probably quite a few, I imagine. How many solar panels do you think it'll take? Because what I want to do is, let's get some wind turbines. And I'll show you what I want to do. Oh, no, I didn't want to build that. Oh my god, game, just open it. Right. I've got wind turbines on the go somewhere. There they are. Show you what I want to do. 160 is what you took last time, but that was just for one. So what I'll do is do a layout something like this. So that's as far as that'll go. There. And then kind of stack these. I think can do that, something like that. Something along those lines. Although I think, I'm not sure how, if we can get 3 in there. Maybe if we can get 3. Trying to think what's the most efficient way of stacking these. Can we get 2 in there? No, too close. Put it there like that, maybe. Apparently that's still too close. Wait, what? How is that okay here, but not here? Too close to another power facility. What? Do I need to move another square over? Oh, I know what it is. It's because we're not on the equator, so the grid's curving, I think. Something like that. I think it's because the grid's changing here, which won't happen on the equator. What the Hives, how you doing, sir? Happy 5 years. Thank you, mate. So I want to do that, and then on the equator, and ideally, we'd kind of cover it in, you know, nice metal. That would require taking a lot of stuffs with us. And then if we can make accumulators... If we can make accumulators, then that'll generate quite a bit of power, because that's worth... When it's working, 300 kilowatts, so 4 of them's 1.2 megawatts, plus they're like 300. And I think it's boosted on the other planet as well. They track the sun as long as it's daytime, but where's it actually gone? I think it's above us. So while it's facing the star, they'll get energy. So half of the day they get nothing. The wind turbines will carry on, but the solar panels will only generate power half the time, essentially. However, the other star that we're looking at, sorry, the other planet, which is that one where we've colonized, That has a solar energy ratio of 118%, so that will be 18% more power than we're getting here, but the 30% drop in wind power. That one, on the other hand, is fantastic for wind, not so great for solar. Well, it's great for solar as well, but there's not any silicon there. There's titanium there. You could mine titanium for days on that because it has 8 million titanium on it and a lot of stone. None of these are tidal locked. They would, I think they say here if they're tidal locked. None of these are tidal locked, as far as I'm aware. See, you would have thought this one being... It's 118%, that's 137%. I mean, it's so close to the star, you'd think there'd be a lot more power than that. Anyway, that's the plan. Yeah, I know, John's, but we haven't got a tidally locked one. Duke, thank you for almost 4 years. Yeah, we don't have a tidally locked one, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. But it'll be free power, and then if we can get into the whole game of transmitting power, which we haven't done yet, then we could beam the power back here, in theory. And I've stopped doing research for now, so because we're just researching stuff, and I can't keep up with it, quite frankly. Grab them. Keep them flowing. Don't think there's any drones. Oh, there is drones in there. It's got 50 in it now. Just make sure these towers have got logistic drones. You can actually move things around. Oh, what's going on? There we go. It's got 50 in it. I wonder if the one on the pole actually has 50. Thunderfluff, thank you for 4 years. Happy anniversary. Let's go and have a look. Right. They're all topped off for logistic drones. Yeah, you see, like they're tracking the rising or setting sun, though, isn't it? Actually setting. But I think the intensity varies through the day. Are you going to use the planet next to you? What, the near one? Or the big... Oh, I think the big one next to us is a gas giant, isn't it? The one that we're orbiting. This one. This is a gas giant with a horizontal rotation. So I don't think you can land on that, can you? If it's a gas giant. Because it would be perfect for solar. Actually, half the year it would be perfect for solar. The other half it wouldn't. Yeah, there you go. Intensity's dropping off. Can, but you can't build in it. I saw something in a tech tree about gas giants. Oh, there you go. Gas giants exploitation. Gas giants contain abundant resources, and the exploitation of gas giants marks a new level of technology. Looks like we can do something if we get this. Vertical launching silo, can't do that because we don't have purple. Information matrix. Immediate and effective information transmission can greatly optimize the industrial production process. By uploading the information matrix, you obtain more technology. Oh, right, so we get the... This is how we unlock the purple... The purple block, basically. Casimir crystal. Miniature particle collider. When two beams of particles are continuously accelerated to intensity and energy, they will collide. It is usually used to stably produce deuterium and antimatter, but will consume a lot of energy. Okay, that sounds pretty high-tech stuff. You can land on a gas giant because it's made only from gas. Oh, you can't land on it, right. Hambly, thank you for 11 months. Bridgewood, thank you for gifting a sub to Noam Chomsky. Wait a minute, Noam Chomsky. That's a play on Noam Chomsky. Welcome. Butler, I never saw the 6.6 Twitch baby hype thing. How do we make accumulators? 1 second. Accumulators made out of the green things, the blue things, and the iron. Supermagnetic rings, crystals. I think we're making that, are we? Yes, we're definitely making that on the other planet, and we're importing it. So we've got that. We've got that. We're not making these anywhere. But we are making those. We are making those, but I don't know where they are. And we are making a lot of that. So, in theory, we could make an assembler for these magnetic rings. The actual... Oh, man. Yeah. We used to have a load... we used to have a load of these, but they're being consumed now. And stored in here. So there's 2,000 of them in here. So they're easy to get at. But they're not being made anywhere near quickly enough. Because the whole thing is starved of electric motors. This is the only electric motor production plant. I think we need more than one. We're definitely going to have to build more than one. What if we bring the iron down the back here, then we have 3 of those. We'd need to route this stuff in and these in. So we could route them down the back. Okay, I think we can do this. It's going to make a mess, but we can do it. Right, so we'll get rid of that. That's one of the output lines. Or the output line along with that one. We'll just disassemble that for a second. So what we want, we can take from that if it's here. And what we can do is grab the cogs and bring them alongside like that. Right, so you can grab both of the ingredients there, then this one can come and run along here. Hopefully that can still feed in there. That, and then we have an output line which is here. Which we kind of need to... Actually, let's send it this way. Let's move that over there. And then we have a big box of storage. And then we just output to those lines again. And now we're making a few more. How does the game compare to Satisfactory? It's a factory building game, but it's not in FPS. That makes sense. And you know, well, Satisfactory has a fixed map at the moment. This doesn't. This generates a new system every time. That should aid things a bit. Is that a Mark 1? It is, isn't it? We might have to change that to a Mark 2. Be a little bit quicker. Yeah, there is some similarities to Factorio and Satisfactory, but it also has some unique stuff. Okay, the flow rate's a bit better on that. I thought that was a different element then, and it was like the reflection. I thought that was contaminated belt. Okay, they're working flat out now. Good. I wish on a box, as well as being able to like block out stuff that can't be filled by the belts, I wish you could set like a minimum. So this, you know, you could set like how many units this box keeps back before it dishes things out. So, you know, you could say keep one block, one stack, and that way if I come over here, I can always get some stuff. I think that would be really useful if the box had that in it. Dave, about that beard, mate. You see, Dave, because you're completely clean shaven, you don't know what it feels like to comb a well-groomed beard. You're missing out. You're missing out, Dave. Anyway, so what was we making? Was making accumulators, wasn't he? That was the goal. So we had to make these things here. That was it. Magnets, graphite, and those things. Magnets, I think we made from iron ore, which is a bit of a tricky one. Because by the time you're down here in the factory, you've got everything smelted. Oh god, the iron shortage is real. I boosted it with another iron stack and it still can't keep up. Look at it. Yeah, the question is, how do we get some magnets easily? That coal vein's nearly gone completely though. As has that iron vein. This thing's completely dead. It's not particularly tardy, Jones. This is my first base. How am I going to get some iron ore, guys? To make those things. I wonder if there's an iron ore over this side. 911 nut. Thank you for 13 months. There's iron ore here. $382,000. Right, that should in theory create a full stack belt. So if I want to make magnets, that goes 1-to-1 in a smelting facility, which I think we should. We've only got 4 on us. And some stone. Let's grab some stone from here. I'll do. Wait, what are we short on? Apparently short of something. Thinking about buying it is similar to Factorio. It's not really the right way of looking at it. I'd say more this. If you like Factorio and Satisfactory, there's a good chance that you'll like this. Greetings from Saudi Arabia. Hello. Battle Cattle, thank you for 70 months. I can't remember what I used to do before I was subbed. It's been that long. It was like a previous lifetime. What am I here for? I'm here for stuffs. That's what I'm here for. Some of those. I want to make one of these. Titanium, steel. You've unlocked the orbital collector. You can now use it to collect resources on the gas giant, but will consume the collected fuel material to maintain the energy needed to work. Wait, what? So it's going to consume all the stuff it collects. That's useful. Steel. Financial logistics, there we go. Grab some drones. If I like kebab, will I like this? Wait, Dave, didn't you play Factorio? No, hang on, it was too difficult for you. You played, Satisfactory, I think. I'm trying to remember. Seriously, why can't I make one of these? Vanilla donut, double top, thank you. Right, transportation, logistics. Open that up, chuck some drones in. Supplies, magnets. So that acts as a storage device as well. I think I'm short of iron, but it's not showing me. Rusty, almost 4 years, dude. To the second stream I ever sub to. Thanks for the great content. Often go back and rewatch favourite series on SquirrelPlus. Thank you. Mr. Spartan, 1 second. Let me find some iron. Seems to have a shortage of the stuff right now. There we go. Oh god, that is pretty short. We have an iron crisis. All the more reason we need to get to the other planet and just send loads and loads of iron back here. Spartan, good evening, Paul. Trying to work whilst I'm lurking. Good luck with that. Keep up the excellent work. Is Sunday night trucking ever coming back? Not, and it's not as it used to be now. It will. It's just not. It had its day, but it's not as feasible as it used to be. It just can't work in that format anymore. There's just not, like, we've done everything, guys, and it doesn't change. The game doesn't change enough. Think of it that way. We're just doing the same things over and over in a slightly different truck. How do you know when the ice low? Well, I could see the belts were starving. It's supposed to be a fully stacked belt, and it wasn't. Okay, that's a fully stacked belt here. That's exactly what I want. Borrow a truck, we can drive to Germany. Fight a warehouse team for a block. Okay, that now supplies magnets, which means we can now request magnets at a different station. That one's full now. What are we trying to make? We're trying to make accumulators. Oh yes, that's right. We're trying to make the blue things to make the accumulators. Crikey. Right, magnets, graphite, and those things. Those things we can get from here. Some more logistics. Really? That's not powered by that? Really? Are you kidding me? Well, okay then. I'm not sure how that works, but whatever. Brother Mug, thank you for 40 months. Robert Boswell, 61, how are you doing today? I'm good, thank you, mate. Thank you very much. You watched an old farming sim stream the other night. Was the Sandy Shore farm where everyone drove the cliffs at the end? Yeah. That was one of the favourite maps. I think that's one of the favourite maps of all time, actually. For farm sim. So we'll grab some of those. And we'll grab... I haven't set the filters yet. What are we requesting, guys? Magnets. Demand... Let's buffer 1,000 magnets. And... What's the other one we need? Graphite. Demand... Buffer 1,000 that. I'm sure... I thought we were putting that into the supply chain. Apparently not. You can see Squirrel 1080p, but the game is something lower. That's very strange. I genuinely thought graphite was being put into the tower. Maybe it was something I intended to do. Maybe it was graphene that I put in the tower, yeah. Not graphite. Plenty of graphite here. That should now supply graphite. So they should immediately get the graphite and fly off with it. And take it up there. In transit, minus 50. You what, mate? Minus 50? Need to check on the power situation, but all these logistic thingies are probably sucking power. It's better in the daytime, but at least we're positive at night, currently. Right, graphite. Magnets. We've got the Twitch purple cube. Of course, they're sucking power to Dyson, obviously. Let's see, accumulators. No, we're not making accumulators. We're making super magnetic rings. Which means I won't put that on a belt. Actually, I will put it on a belt. Just in case we need to expand the build later. $20 a minute. Not enough. Nice touch, they show what the drones are carrying. Yeah, that's kind of useful. I think they change colour as well, or the interplanetary ships change colour, depending on what they're carrying. It's pretty awesome. You got a 3080 Founders Edition coming tomorrow. Dave, why is it that you can get stuff delivered and I can't? Is that for you, Dave? Is that so that you can play chess? Right, we've got those. Now we can build accumulators, maybe, if we're lucky. Diamond thingies and iron. We can get iron easily enough. We can request those. Let's get some more yellow belt. You've been watching Queen's Gambit, you need to up your game. Have you been reading chess books, Dave? Wait, what are you doing? I thought it was because you use UPS. I didn't use UPS. Mr. Catstrator, 79 months. Have you built the rocket yet? Can we leave this planet? Dude, we've already left this planet. I left it ages ago. And then came back. Because it's nice here. And the other planet's got lava on it and it's horrible. Because, you know, you don't realise what you've got till it's gone, right? Iron. I need to get some iron. That's not iron, that's graphene. I think that's iron. Take a feed off that line. Actually, I tend to like this style. I think they're a lot slimmer. And also, if you're going to stay elevated anyway, then you may as well get that. And then do that. Well, I think it might go that way. Let's see. Right. You should now finally be able to build accumulators. Okay, looks like the load rate's fine. You need this game. Bye, dude. Support the devs. Right, accumulators. We don't want to build 1,000,001 of them. I don't know how many they stack to. Let's do one row first and see how that gets on. Now, they're going to be useful because the we're generating too much power sometimes, and that'll help us to buffer it. Yeah, they're going down slowly. Could probably make some more of these. Actually, what we can do is if we load from there, we can just punt that straight in there. Because the transfer time of that is never going to be bigger than the build time of this, because that's like 1 every 3 seconds, and that takes less than 3 seconds to do that. So there's no time lost. Which should help with the build here. Yeah, that's fine. That's not starved anymore. Nice. Let's give that a cheeky save. Alright, I think we're probably not far off being able to go to the other planet. Put up a load of power generation. And then we need to build a lot of iron mining and stuff over there. Probably make one trip and set up the power base, and then make another trip and set up all the mining operations and send it all back. Maybe do it that way. Holy smoke, we need to do something with all this. We have got insane amounts of hydrogen cells. Mr. Failed All, thank you for 9 months. I kind of feel like... we're going to have to burn that off. What we'll do is we'll have a small... Can we make a small box? We'll have a small box here so we know that's ours for fueling the mecha. Put that there. And then everything else can just be burned off. Because that is a crazy amount. Meanwhile, this deuterium's starting to rise. Very, very, very slowly. It's like a 6% chance of a deuterium. Are the devs any plans for multiplayer? Yeah, so they're going to publish, they're going to take a break from the 11th of Feb, I think, for Chinese New Year. And then when they come back, they're going to publish a roadmap. But multiplayer's on the list. When they will do it, who knows? We'll have to see the roadmap. Is a game hard if you never play games like this? I think you can always learn how to play games like this. The more you play them, the more you'll start to see patterns, and the more you watch other people, you start to see... Like, I watch other people and I see designs they've come up with, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea. It's just a learning curve like anything else. It helps if you have a structured mind or a logical mind. That can definitely help. If you have a very chaotic, illogical mind, then you're probably not going to come up with the best factory designs, but you'll still have a lot of fun creating a big spaghetti mess. So you can still enjoy yourself. But if your name's Dave, you just uninstall it anyway, right, Dave? Thermal power station. We haven't got anything making these yet. Let's grab some iron and make some more. We'll burn that fuel off. I didn't put fuel in the backpack. What a noob. Oh, that graphite's come down. Yeah, we have a huge iron problem going on right now. These iron resource thingies are running out, so we need to start shipping iron back. You can always play it. Let's game it out style. Anybody can play this game. You notice when you get in the storage unit, stops displaying an icon on what is in them. If there's nothing in them, it won't display an icon. If that's what you mean. Yes, I know Nilos. Yep, I've seen his streams and videos. He plays a lot of these kind of games. There's something very addictive about the gameplay loop. You know what it is? It's the classic Minecraft gameplay loop. There is always something that needs to be done, and in order to do that something, you need to do two other little somethings first. That is the gameplay loop. It's basically like an infinite fractal that will take you all the way till 5 AM in the morning. Alright, I need to build... Pump some hydrogen over there and then we'll... Level 1 belts are bad. Why? I've got yellow belts lying around. I don't need more than yellow belts. Actually, no. No, you're correct in this case, I think. Yeah. No, you're right. My bad. Because actually I want level 2 belts for this particular build. Because that way we can have more thermal power stations. Yeah, no, you're quite right, dude. Oh, you scumbag! Oh, caught it. Caught it. I hate the way it does that, look. It does that and then it does that. It's so annoying. GG, dude. Probably not the ideal place to do that. Thursday stream. Baz, you know I'm not addicted to this game. Let's try that, see how they get on. Come on, you kidding me? You can't be serious, game. You can't be serious. How does that work? I hate that. Of course, when I put this down, it's going to have to be like that. That's going to increase the transfer time. Which will reduce the length that we can have. That's fine. Whoa, that hydrogen fuel cell lasts a long time. Look at that. You built an oil refinery on a pole once. Worst mistake of your life. Dude, you're doing pretty well at life if that's the worst mistake you've ever done. That is a slow burn. Jeez. Lack of item. I have got hydrogen cells in the mech. I've had hydrogen cells in the mech for a long time. Okay, why is the hydrogen flow so bad? Ah, there you go. Can we burn oil as well? We can, can't we? We need many more of these things. You see how there's always like things to do on the factory? Always. Yeah, they've all shut down because the oil is filled up. And the oil's filled up because we're not consuming it here. Because we need more of these chem plants. We need a lot more chem plants, to be fair, because we're not producing enough of this. Which is what they need. So they're constantly starved. So yeah. To make some chem plants now. You unlock the vertical launch pad to launch Dyson sphere components. The vertical launch pad. Just need some glass. Yeah. Yeah, no, I see that. Where's the stone gone? There it is. Should do it. Could move that over here a little bit and then get some more in this way. Scumbag, really? That is so close. Right, just the inserters. The first factory game you played, yours are way messier. I don't like making a mess, you know. It annoys me. But it is my first playthrough. I've started another base and it's a lot more organized, like way more organized. This is a bit all over the place. Dare say it can cope with some more. That should help a little bit. Your second planet is more like this. I'm hoping my second planet will be better than this. Right, what are you doing now? 10,000. Alright, so that's coming down now. which is good. It means we're consuming more oil than we're actually producing, which means this won't shut down again. There's a lot more capacity in this if we need it. We just keep expanding that. Recommendations to use planet stars one of your raw materials to your organised factories near the equator. On the other planet, I'm planning on building an equatorial power band of solar and wind. And then above and below that will sit all the factories. Well, there's more building land on the other planet. It's like 90% buildable. It's also rich in titanium. Let's have a look. Oh my god. Right. It's rich in titanium, copper, iron, and silicon. Well, that's not a tremendous amount. Silicon is going to be the limiting factor in this solar system because I'm going to have to go outside of this system to get more silicon. But certainly I can smelt iron, copper, and titanium and then send it all back or make products on that planet. Well, that's what we're going to do next, is we're going to go and build that energy belt. So, where's my... Right. I have to be careful what we take over with us. Found production off planet helped you a lot more. A lot. The first one is basically just an oil works and science now. So you basically built on the second planet. Yeah, I kind of saw this planet as effectively providing oil in the end, because a lot more resource on the other planet. But I mean, you have to accept that all your planets are going to run out of resources. So if we start making a factory on the other planet, you know, it's going to run out of resources, so we have to accept that we're going to have to ship in more resources from somewhere. The desert planet by the sun is dedicated to railguns and mining raw materials. Nice. Dale, thank you for 9 months. Rye, thank you for 53. Simon G, thanks for 11. Mikey going, good morning from New Zealand. Good morning, Mikey. Sorry I missed all your messages, guys. Yeah, the oil is actually unlimited in the game. I don't know if it'll ever change, but it's definitely unlimited for now. We can load that in there. Right, so we don't want to take this. Do we need those? Maybe not for the first run. We'll take a stack of that. We'll take a stack of that just in case. We're going to need a lot of this. We don't need any of that. All them. All them. I'm not going to do any assembly. We'll do the logistics later. So we'll leave that. We'll grab that stuff when we come back. Foundation we're going to need, I would imagine. I don't know how much though. Depends if you want to paint it in metal. We can always come back and paint it. It depends whether they go out and paint it first or paint it later. Planetary towers meta. I might go back and do the planetary towers. I want to do like a metal equator We're going to need probably a lot of this for that. I don't know how much. Let's take all of it. And then we'll need a lot of solar panels and a lot of wind turbines. I really haven't got a clue how many of these we need. Probably a lot. I mean, looking at that, it's like 4 wind turbines to 12, 13, 14, like, it's quite a ratio. Maybe that to start with. And then the rest wind turbines. If I can find them in the factory, there they are. Maybe something like that. We're going solar around the belt. It's like endless energy. Well, we'll have to go back with accumulators. Assuming we've actually made a few. We should have. There you go, we're still making them. Well, we could take a stack of accumulators, I guess. Let's put that in there. We can always do foundation later. Take 2 stacks of accumulators. How much will that give us? 90 megajoules of storage. That's not bad. We need to deploy those here, actually, because we're collecting power from the swarm. But we're not actually... Wait, does anybody know? If you put a collector on this planet, and then you put a collector on another planet, does it split the energy coming from the solar sails? Does like each planet get half of it, or does it get the same amount? It splits it. Interesting.